All right, second run of the day. Training's beating me down pretty well yesterday. Intense bike ride this morning, long run tonight, long run, and then we got a 50-minute technique swim tomorrow, and Saturday, baby. Saturday is a 3.5 to 5 hour bike, 1 hour run. Fucking get it. It's a 60-mile bike ride completed this morning, and finishing up a 6-mile run right now.
Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the video. Now, this video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club, and as you can see, I have not shaved my face for probably a solid 2 weeks, and I'm going to change that right now. So this is the before shaving, and I'll show you the after. Alright, and Babyface Bear is back. This is only the third time Steph has seen me clean shaved, and I think every time she thinks I'm like 12 years younger than I actually am. I have one of the biggest transformations, I believe, from non-clean shaved to clean shaved, and this is what it looks like. So Dollar Shave Club, for $5 a month plus free shipping, you can get shipped to your house every month, a razor, extra blades, shaving butter, which I used for my face today. You can also get stuff like toothpaste, toothbrushes shipped to you monthly, body cleanser, daily face cleanser, post-shave dew, which I'm about to throw on my face. But this is the result of me clean shaving, which happens, like I said, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So Dollar Shave Club, thanks for making this happen. So this is probably going to surprise a lot of people. Actually surprised me. Just paid for the Ironman, which is Panama City, November 2nd. I kept saying Pensacola. It's Panama City, Florida, November 2nd. And an Ironman is probably the most expensive race that I will ever pay for and have ever paid for. So I paid $1,200 to sign up because you have to pay a $50 membership fee to USA Triathlon. So that's a yearly annual $50 membership fee. And then the Ironman itself is $891. And then I got the photo package because obviously if I'm doing an Ironman, I want all the photos from the event. So that's $127. And then in the event that you're injured, you're sick, you can't make it for some reason, if you don't pay the $120 fee, you can't get that refunded. So $1,200 for the Ironman. It's pretty crazy. You know, while we're talking prices, I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about what I've spent so far on Ironman prep. Because getting into the sport, I didn't realize how expensive it was. And I committed to doing the race before really looking at everything. So I didn't go crazy with buying stuff, but I'll show you what I've spent and what I have to spend before the race. All right, so for starters, the Garmin 735 XT GPS watch to track distance, to track my mileage, my times per mile, everything. This was $350. And the bike I got at a local bike shop, used 2018 felt. So the bike with everything on it, the tire repair kit, the helmet was $1,800. And then when I got the clipless pedals installed on the bike and the cleats, those were another $400. This hand pump here cost me about $40, so nothing crazy, but a necessity. The fluid trainer by Cycle Ops, not a necessity, but something I wanted to have for indoor training on the bike. This cost me, I believe it was $300. And then a pair of biking shorts that have like the padding, chamois padding in there. These are my only pair, unfortunately, right now that I've been wearing over and over again with minimal washes for $75. And then a new pair of Asics running shoes were about, I think these were $80 because my last pair of Asics after marathon season were pretty wrecked. So I'm sure I'll go through another pair before the Ironman training is up, before the event itself. but these were new. So at this point in time, I have spent $4,245 on gear plus the entry to the Ironman. People ask me all the time what glasses these are that I wear on like my runs in the bike. These are just Oakley M frames that I had from the military. These were my dark eye pro that I used in the field and whatnot. Now I still probably have to spend another $1,000 on one, my swimsuit, and two, my triathlon suit for the bike and the run that I want to get custom done with BPN branding all over it, and also new goggles for the swim. Those are the three things that I have to spend money on still, and it's not including like food, fuel, travel to the Ironman, which is in Panama City, spare tubes for like my bike and stuff like that. Small little things, but needless to say, it's an expensive sport. So today is Sunday, which means it's my only day off of Ironman training throughout the week. And this past week beat me down pretty well. So Thursday was 8 miles in the morning, 8 miles in the evening. And actually the run in the evening felt better than the one in the morning. And then Friday was a 50-minute swim. And then yesterday was my big brick run day. So it was 60 miles on the bike in the morning. And then as soon as the bike was over, I put my running shoes on and I ran 6 miles, which actually felt pretty good. But at night, I was just beat down. I was tired. So today is just resistance training. Going to the gym. I'm going to hit a back workout. But Ironman prep this past week left me feeling pretty good. And to give you a bar update from our call on this past Friday, after the call on Friday with the manufacturer, we put bars into production. So this is kind of what the texture and consistency is going to look like. They're going to be 60-gram bars made of whole natural ingredients. It's not a candy bar with added protein powder. They are whole ingredient bars, and we put 2, possibly 3 flavors into production. All right, so today's workout is back. I already did all my core movements. So the core movements today were hanging leg raises, cable crunches, and L-sits for time. So that was about 20 to 25 minutes, just rounds of that for that time period. Now going to back, first movement, everything superset, pull-ups as many reps as possible, and then 225 on dumbbell row. It's gonna be a hybrid between a pendlay row and a dumbbell row or barbell row. So I'll do as many reps as possible on pull-ups directly into the barbell row, as many reps as possible, which is probably gonna be 8 to 10 reps. All right, so superset number 2 is going to be low row with dumbbell, single arm dumbbell row. Now, as I've talked about before in previous videos, the way I like to do low row sometimes is I lighten the weight and I keep my feet planted on the ground so I can only leverage with my arms and my back, nothing for my legs pulling. So we'll do about 12 reps of this directly into dumbbell rows. All right, so last superset for back is going to be, it's some front pull downs in front of you. You want to focus really on like dropping the lats and contracting the lats back. About 10 to 12 of these directly in the lat pull downs. And we'll do every movement, every superset has been four sets total. So if you watch, you want to drop the lats first, put them in position, and then engage. All right, so this is how I'm gonna wrap this video right here. Today is Sunday, like I said, and Sundays are like my reset days going into not only a new week of work, but a new week of training, because training is so different now. And yesterday, after my main brick, the 60-mile bike ride and 6-mile run, I laid by the pool for a little bit, and I got back and just passed out on the couch. And Steph took a picture of me and posted it on my Instagram story, and it was like something along the lines of, in Ironman training. And Taryn, who runs my programming, Team Trainiac, responded. He was like, yep, that looks just about right for Ironman training. And he said when he was about a month out, he was either on the couch, resting, recovering, passed out, or training, because the deeper I get, like I said, volume increases, and I'll have 8, 9, maybe even 10-hour days of training, straight training. And that's what I want to talk about here. And one of the things he said to me is prepare to be in a dark place in some of those workouts. You got to think, like, you're riding for miles and miles and miles. You're running for miles and miles and miles. You are swimming meters and meters and meters. And at some point, like, it is a mental fuck. That's what it is. Like, it is a mental challenging place. It's a dark place. And you have to push yourself through that. And my response to him was, I live for those dark places. Honestly, no bullshit. I love that. And there's a point of when you first start a new conditioning program, like I just started Ironman training, and your body starts getting acclimated, and then you start getting conditioned a little bit, and you can push your body further. And as you get more conditioned, you can push your body further and further, and that dark place that you have to go to for training gets further and further, which is more fun. For me, it's like a therapy. That's why I love the 100-mile ruck march. That's why I train for the marathons. That's why I'm doing the Ironman, because it gets to a certain point where I love the feeling of being so physically and mentally challenged that I have to go to that dark place and just drive through. Like your body just wants to stop and quit, but it's all in your mind. Like, it relies on your mind. It's a mental state. And I know when I'm there in that dark spot, that dark space, it makes me a better person. It makes me stronger. Like, physically and mentally, it makes me stronger to do more things, to be better. And for me, it's not for everyone. That is my therapy. Like, that is the place where I know when I'm there, like, I'm sucking, I'm driving through, I'm pushing through whatever it is. And I know in this moment, I am growing from this. You know, embrace the suck. Live through that moment. And that's what I'm excited for. The deeper training gets is those 8, 9, maybe even 10-hour training days where I'm just sucking, but every minute of it, I know I'm growing through that. That's what I fucking love about this training so far. So, we'll see you in the next video.